The state of Florida is in the middle of a dust-up over the timing of a presidential primary. The state announced today it will move its 2012 primary election to January 31st. The move ensures that America's biggest battleground state has a major voice in picking the Republican presidential nominee. It also ensures controversy. SNN Local News 6's Craig Burdick has the story.
Members of Florida's Presidential Primary Selection Committee met in Tallahassee Friday. Lawmakers discussed the penalties for moving the primary ahead of March 6th, which would include a reduction of delegates that could attend their party's national conventions. For example, here in the 16th Congressional District, the GOP would field only one delegate. Only 4 states are allowed to go before the 6th under Republican and Democratic Party rules. That did not stop Florida from moving ahead of Iowa, New Hampshire, South Carolina, and Nevada. Florida House Speaker Dean Cannon says, no big deal.
Florida is the most economically, demographically, and geographically diverse state in the country. From an issue standpoint, we're diverse as well. And we also, by far and away, are the largest electoral state that's up for grabs.
New College political science professor Keith Fitzgerald explains the national parties have informal control over the nomination process.
The Republican Party in Florida is saying to the National Republican Party, we're not cooperating with your schedule, we're going our own way. And that's going to cause a great deal of conflict and some real practical problems.
The move to January 31st is expected to accelerate the entire GOP primary process. Sarasota County Republican Chair Joe Gruder says flatly, whoever wins the early Florida primary wins the nomination.
The significance and the importance of Florida in the fact that we are so diverse, it really is going to give a clear indication to the rest of the states where our nominee, who our nominee should be, and I think that whoever wins Florida will end up winning.
Gruder says that while the state ends up playing a major role in selecting the Republican nominee, the decision holds peril for some of the candidates.
We have 5 major media markets. It's very expensive to buy TV, and at the end of the day, it's going to be, Florida will be won and lost based on TV ads, television time, radio ads.
Gruder says by accelerating the primary process, it makes it harder for the lesser-known candidates to gain traction.
It really gives an advantage to the best funded candidate because running an election in Florida is an extremely expensive affair. In Iowa, where you can get in a van and you can go to the 99 counties and you can talk to people, here you have to be in TV.
Officials in the 4 early states say they'll change their dates to stay ahead of Florida. In Sarasota, Craig Burdick, SNN Local News 6.
In response to this change, the Republican Party of Florida and CNN entered into an agreement to co-host a presidential debate in Jacksonville on January 22nd.